Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. So I said when Naomi returns back from her trip, she was supposed to return straight to the palace. Like after dropping her things in Lagos, she was supposed to return straight to the palace so that they can start the preparation, okay? Which is expected because Kabiyesi had given her only 4 days to be there. And, you know, she was supposed to call. As at last week, there was a ritual that they did. It was the mother that stood for her. So now, as they are preparing, they are doing some things in the royal manner so that when she comes, she'll be comfortable. She's supposed to be in the palace for maybe 3 days, sorry, 3 or 2 days before, you know, the reinstatement, right? I mean, yes, spiritual, the full moon ritual. But now, as we are hearing what is going on, they said Ifa has warned seriously that Nami shouldn't come to the palace, like they should not let her come to the palace until certain spiritual rites have been carried out. That out of this, they say 7 deities that were invoked. But my thing is that, is it one person that invoked all of this deity, or different people invoke? Who brought the idea? Because if they are all invoking deities, it means they sat down and decided to invoke these deities. They say out of the deities that were invoked, there's one that is called Orisa Iku, that deity has also been invoked against Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi. That all those things that they are seeing in the spirit hanging around the palace, that should Naomi, they allow Naomi enter inside the palace without that cleansing done first in the palace so that these things can go away. That the moment Naomi enters the palace, you see that full moon ritual, Naomi will not do it. And nobody is stopping Naomi from coming. But if Naomi enters, she will not do it. That they will not allow her to do it because they are going to throw confusion. They have invoked spiritual madness and everything, that they are going to throw confusion. She will reject Kabiyesi again. They say the sacred groove has spoken, and that what it revealed has sent shockwave through the spiritual and royal corridors of Ile-Ife. According to high-ranking Ifa priest, one of the wives of the Ooni of Ife has activated the dreaded Orisa Iku, the deity associated with Bai, in a desperate attempt to stop Queen Naomi from ever returning to the palace. There is not this is not mere spiritual drama. It is warfare at the highest ancestral level that is going on right now in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. They said this Ifa has revealed during his divination meant to cleanse the palace and restore its spiritual balance following the recent Ogbongon Orun incident. One of the priestesses entered into a trance in her sacred language she won. Iku has been summoned. A sacrifice was made. A target wears the target wears the crown and the white cloth. That revelation shocked the core of the palace. For those who understood Yoruba spirituality, invoking Orisa Iku is not an ideal trait. It's a direct confrontation with life and Pai that this person has done right now. You know, the thing is that it is expected because these people, they did so much to stop Queen Naomi. And for them to have gone that far to stop Queen Naomi and things still got this bad, such that Queen Naomi still has this upper hand. What do you expect from them? They are disappointed. They know very well that if something is not done, this woman is just going to kick us out of the palace. And that is why they are taking this very terrible measure. But one thing that they are also saying is that if these people are not careful, these things that they are doing might just go with somebody issue. Yes, so he said if he go with person head, that all these things they are doing, they think they are doing Olori Nami. They don't know that they are bringing so many problems back to themselves. They said the Ooni of Ife could not believe it. Like they said, the man became so desperate. The man became so, the man plunged into serious panic because he could never. But again, they have said that this is happening because he has a lot of enemies right there in the palace. Like these people that he is calling my wives and all of that, most of them are enemy. They were planted there for the throne, and they would do anything to take the throne. That is just unfortunate that Queen Naomi is like the the pawn that they are using, right? That their mission there is something else, but they needed a reason, and the reason is Olori Naomi. So they have asked Kabiesi not to allow Queen Naomi come right now, that they have to finish all the rituals before Queen Naomi will come there, and maybe in the next 2 days or so, the rituals they will have to finish it. They have to finish it before Queen Naomi can enter the palace, whether she is back or whatever happens. If not, immediately she comes into that palace, confusion will enter again. The same confusion that took her out of the palace is the same confusion, and people will not understand. They will now begin to drag her again, saying she's the cause and everything, because they will not understand what made her to reject, because they said the one thing she's going to do, she would deny Kabiyesi again outrightly, that she is not doing like she has always done. That each time she says that, they are the ones who are invoking spirits to say that, to push her into saying those things that she has been saying. They said the Ooni of Ife, as the spiritual head of the Yoruba people and custodian of hundreds of years of tradition, is protected by layers of ancestral, spiritual, and priestly coverings. But invoking Orisa Iku against him, especially through a backdoor ritual, is an act that could create massive cosmic imbalance, not only for him, but for the land itself. So why was this done? The Ifa priest made it clear the target of this spiritual attack is not the Oni alone. The real trigger is Queen Naomi. According to divination, the activation was tied to a specific condition. If Queen Naomi set foot in the palace again, and if they only dares to bring her back as Olori in public, the spell would trigger a buy or rejection will happen, as in exchange would begin, and it could result in serious tragedy. The oracle warned clearly Iku would take something precious, and if not stop, it could be the royals, as in any of them. It could be anybody, but these people do not know. It's like they don't know Queen Naomi yet. All these things, then they are saying, by this, it will return back to them. I think this is, I say, every time people, they have been saying that these women, something is going to happen to them, something must give way. I think that this is what it means, that someone, a woman within the Onis household, has gone to extreme spiritual length to permanently block Queen Naomi's return. And when they continue to say something will give way if people are not careful, that this is not a common ritual to have invoked, all of them, they are thinking is Queen Naomi, because that is how the devil makes you to think foolishly. They don't know that is their self, because them, who are they? They cannot do anything to Ooni of Ife now, but they think it's Naomi. At the end of the day, if something will give way, it's Queen Naomi. It cannot be Queen Naomi, it will be one of them. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged rumors, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.